Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. I'm Argent Leo, and today I am doing an unboxing video. So I normally do play games on my channel. I play Fortnite, I play Rocket League, and yeah, basically we play games and we talk nonsense on the channel. But today I'm actually gonna do an unboxing video. So I'm a console player. And I've always played on consoles, and I've now recently moved from controller to keyboard, and I've been basically recommended this keyboard and this brand of mouse forever. Wherever I look around, I see this Redragon thing because it's affordable, it's not so expensive, and it's basically gives you, they say, premium quality or premium. It works good, and they say it works really good, and for the price it works really good. So I actually wanted to show you guys my old setup that I was playing Fortnite on, and I've actually got the mouse and I've got the keyboard. I've got a fizz keyboard. This is tiring. So the reason why I'm standing at this awkward angle is I normally do stand when I play games, but I basically use my shelf. And I got my keyboard on my shelf, and I got my mouse on my shelf. And I got a keypad that basically fits this thing perfectly. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys like what I've been using all along. Let me just get those things out of the way. Yo, Jebo, what's up, man? So you're not hearing any voice because I'm like filming a upgrade video, which I'm gonna edit later. How's things, man? So I'm gonna, I'm showing you guys like what my peripherals were like previously, and I'm now upgrading to the fizz, and I got a mouse that evidently. All right then. So thanks, man. Yeah. This is like like my shelf. So anyway, guys, I'm doing like an upgrade video. So I've previously been using like the Dixon mouse, Dixon keyboard, and Astrum mouse. It's been pretty okay, you know. So I'm upgrading to the fizz keyboard and the Invader mouse. So it's got like 10,000 DPI. I don't know what that means exactly, but we're gonna test that and find out. Flip. So from what I gather, like from what I've researched, like your average mouse is like 1,000 to 3,000 DPI. I stand corrected. I never used to look at those things before until I actually started looking for a mouse online, and evidently like the stuff is different. Like, and you gotta know these things, otherwise you order nonsense. But yeah, so I've got them. So we're gonna test them out, guys. We're gonna play some Fortnite. Actually, I'm gonna play some Fortnite today. Well, during this video, and those things are actually replacing these things. So we're gonna see like how much space. This is like a full. This like a massive keyboard. This like this. Whoa. I don't want to move my camera because okay, I have to move my camera. Okay, so dude, it doesn't even fit in frame. So this is my keyboard, and this is my mouse like currently. So, and like this is the thing in the box, right? And this is the thing out of the box. Like this is the other thing that I've been using, and that's how much bigger it is. Like compared to to the old one. Not to say that this is a bad keyboard. I mean, it looks nice. It's very bright. Like you can switch off. Like honestly, it can light up the entire room, like in the dark. I'm not gonna show that to you guys now because that's not what we're doing right now. Anyway, so this is the size of my new keyboard, and this is the size of my old keyboard. Ridiculous, right? And I think this mouse and that mouse are about the same size. But we're going to have a look at it just now. So first we're going to actually test out the Dixon keyboard. The keyboard's not bad. The mouse is really responsive. I have no idea how many DPIs this is, but the brand is pretty good. Astrum's pretty good brand. And the Dixon keyboard, I've not had a problem with it. So the only issue I've actually had with the is that it's huge. It's too big for the space that I'm working on. So guys, I'm just loading up my game so we can test it out. So we'll close that. I was thinking that we use this because you can actually see it nicely. That I'm actually using the keyboard. So let's play a game. Play reload. See if we can get a win in reload. And then I'm going to actually compare the two keyboards and give you guys my honest opinion between the two. Like the fizz has been recommended to me by basically every AI that I ask. Like, what's a good keyboard for a good price? You know? And okay, I got a request for someone to join. Go. Do it a little bit later. We'll play together. I just want to do the test of the two keyboards and the mouse. But I'm gonna get a bit distracted if I'm playing like games with somebody while I'm doing it. Dude, have you changed to keyboard as yet? I can tell you it's hard. I can tell you guys they're changing from controller to keyboard. Okay, you know, I can actually like duck down and talk to you guys. Like changing from keyboard and fix my hair. Changing from controller to keyboard is extremely hard. It's like learning a new language. And you actually do feel like you could learn a new language after you learn how to play mouse and keyboard from controller on Fortnite. I kid you not. It gives you that feeling that maybe like learning a new language might have been easier to begin with. And you should have used that time to maybe learn a new language. But yeah. Anyway, this game is taking like so long to start. Yeah, I was playing like always like on controller, and then dude, controller started getting expensive, and it's fine when you buy the console and you've got the controller, but when you bust them and you try to fix it and you find out that they cannot be fixed, and then you buy new ones and then they charge you like the same price for one that was made before your console was built. It's hurtful, man. Maybe you guys are young, you're not paying for it, but when you get older and you start paying for it yourself, you know, it's extremely painful, guys. It's actually physically hurtful. But okay, I don't know why this game is taking so long to start. It could be because of my bitrate, because my bitrate is extremely high. I think my bitrate is actually too high for this game. I usually play it on a lower bitrate. Let's try again. So yeah, guys, I've only got like one camera. I could actually like do the unboxing, like make a video, but they take too long and they're not fun. And like, I wouldn't exactly call this fun, but the idea is much better. You know, you stream it, you cut out the bits that you don't need, and you're done. You got a perfect video and it's already uploaded. And who knows, it might even be humorous. For real, guys, this is taking like way too long. Let's see if I got other stuff open. Nope. Okay, cool, guys. We've got a game. So I won't be in frame, but maybe we can get a win. That'll be cool. Shoo, guys, dude, I'm doing like an upgrade video. So I will do a Fortnite stream a little bit later. And we'll try and get that life level up to 1,000. You guys think I'll reach it? I might just reach 1,000 life level. I've been basically living in Fortnite for the past like month or so. Oh dear. Man. So okay, like coming back to the performance of the keyboard, one major factor about other keyboards that don't have a specific function for this is that keyboards, if you press too many buttons, they stop working, guys. Like, if you press like too many buttons, they stop reading. So evidently, the fizz doesn't do that. Evidently, the fizz, no matter how many buttons you press, it's gonna trigger a movement on the keyboard. So you would think like, okay, man, I should have done this. I'm sure I did that. And then you get eliminated. You probably did. You probably did do that. But you pressed too many buttons. The game decided, you know what? This guy is crazy, and you know, just it started ignoring you, and then you basically got eliminated. So we'll see, right? Because I'm an average player. Let's have a look at my ping. Let's get into our house first. Okay, we will acquire this house, and let's look at my ping. So my ping is 176. So okay, issue with 176 is you can still play the game as long as it's below 200. It's just that where someone will shoot you like 10 times, they'll shoot me once and I'll be dead. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I mean, dude, if you see how some of the SA players play, like, wow, they are so careful. If they ever get like a game on a normal ping, dude, wow, I feel, wow. I don't think there will be like lots of players that will be able to beat them because the how careful they play. Not me. I'm like reckless. I'm a reckless player. Yo, chill guy, dude. I'm doing a unboxing and I'm testing out like my new peripherals. But I'm gonna do a stream a little bit later, and then we're gonna play. Like, that's why my screen is like so big. So I got a fizz keyboard and a Redragon 1000 DPI mouse that I'm testing out to see if there's any difference from my old setup. And yeah, I was just explaining that one of the main issues about most keyboards is that when you press too many buttons, they stop working. So I'm gonna see if I can get a win, maybe like 1 or 2 games. Maybe I play 3 games if I die fast. But we'll see if I can get a win with this keyboard. Because I've got wins with this keyboard before. And we'll see if I notice anything like different between the two keyboards. And then I'll cut this video down to like a 5-minute video. Probably have a 2-hour stream. But I'll cut it down like to a 5-minute video. We haven't killed anybody as yet. Everybody's landing there. Why does this guy keep going back there? Dude, did you forget something? Did you leave something here? Man, you got so close. I saw my light flash before my eyes. Maybe. So yeah, direct hit, I was dead. On like my ping, I was done for. I wouldn't have even seen the other shots. But luckily that guy's got pretty bad eyesight. So okay, I'm still like I'm like 30 days, just over 30 days on using mouse and keyboard. So I know more or less where all my keys are. It's just I'm not as confident as I would be like in maybe another couple of months time. I don't think that's a good idea. No, okay, you know what? That's gonna get me killed. So let's just play with what I know won't. So another issue is that I can't get into the habit of switching these two weapons on my keyboard, which I should. So the issue with this mouse is, like if you look at this mouse, the buttons are like inside. Can't see, so yeah, you can see them. They're like there, and this one, the buttons are more out from what I've seen on the picture. So we'll see when I open the thing. This guy keep landing here. Yeah. Just about to say, if that guy actually comes into my building, so like, dude, come on. Are the bots picking on me? I think the bots are picking on me. If that guy is shooting at me like through that hill, then the bots are picking on me. So okay, I'm not like a terrible player. I'm not like really super good either. But I mean, if these peripherals can make me a little bit better, then they're doing their job. We'll take that. Come on, come with me. Come on, come on, you. This is a safe environment. You can go with me. Come on. Here we go. And you come with me too. All right. Okay, so that will just prevent me from picking up guns. And someone just shoot at me. Someone just shot at me, didn't they? And my gun's going into like the wrong sockets. Because that could be a problem. Man. Someone's really flying. Those are two people, right? There's no one here. Please. Oh dear, come on. So this keyboard is quite good. There isn't like really much. Oh, there he is. Just hanging out there, stalking me. Wow, what a serious stalk. That is a serious stalking. Okay. Stop it. Dude, reload that gun. Come on. Come on. Work with me here, guy. Work with me. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. Stop it. Come on. Get serious, guy. I think that's the reason. You know, this game has become extremely stressful. But I think it's this mode, really. Oh, man. Okay, at least. Come on. Come on, work with me. Face that way. Good job. Okay, we gotta go. I didn't want to take that thing because awkward situation. You picked it up. Did I ever reload this thing? I did. Man, what happened here? It looks like something really terrible happened over there. Don't attract attention to yourself, guys. Do we want then? Oh, shotguns. Come on, come on, come on, stop it, stop it, get serious, man. By the time he decides to grab the right gun, no, just drink that, drink it, there, it's out of the way. That's the only reason why you're taking it, so that you can't pick it up again. We are so dead. Dude, please. Good place. Happy place. Oh dear. Ooh, the heck. Oh man. That is not a good place to be. He didn't even get the green guns. You just get away from me. Hopefully, guy. Well, that guy got it. Stole my kill. Stole my kill. The other guy's in the house. I bet she's in the house. Man! Well, at least we got to 886. Okay, we'll try again. I mean, third place is not too bad. Elam's. Elims are terrible, man. Maybe we should try like to get a game with like. Maybe we should try and get more elims. Okay, let's try and get at least 8 elims, 8 or 10 elims. Okay, if we can get like 11 elims with this keyboard, then this keyboard's okay. But yeah, it still sometimes stops working when you press too many buttons together. And then we're gonna test out this mouse with its 1000 DPI and this keyboard. That's the Fizz. The Fizz 317. Dude, I'm gonna have a stream a little bit later and we can play together. I just want to test these peripherals out. Just get like a good idea. Maybe you guys want to test them out as well. Or maybe you guys want to try them out as well. So I'll just test them out, tell you guys like my experience of them. Because like I was saying, like whenever I search like keyboards, then I'm always like, all AI always says this keyboard is good. And everyone's always saying get a mouse with a high DPI. So evidently from what I observed, like Xbox's maximum DPI is like 2000, I think. So if that is true, that means I shouldn't feel any difference between this mouse and the new mouse that I'm gonna be trying out. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Because that mouse is supposed to be like super responsive. So okay guys, in the last game we got to 3rd place. I was playing like kind of defensively. So let's play a bit offensively. Let's play angry. Let's play like we just woke up. And we couldn't have a bath because we were waiting for the delivery guy for the whole morning. And we played The Witcher and we made like 3 videos and yeah. And we're feeling like super pumped. Let's go with that. Maybe more guns are better. Do you guys ever like get like the you know the feeling like you should knock before you go into a door? Like when it doesn't open, then I get that feeling like maybe I should knock. I like think that I should knock. You'd probably get the shock of my life if someone like opened the door. When there isn't supposed to be anybody there. You know, sometimes I feel like this is a better gun. But then even the grey one, like, even that one is sometimes better than this one. No one's on. I'm looking for guns. Like, if anybody, like, wants to know why I'm going through all the buttons. Anyways. I've not got any elims as yet. But the movement of this keyboard is good. It's like I just can't wrap my head around like this is how fast you can change weapons if you do it on the fly on the keyboard, but I can't wrap my head around doing it during combat. Don't know if there's any copyright. I love the lightning gun. You can't really mess with it. It used to be like super overpowered, but now it's like actually like the minute you like break stream on somebody, then The shotgun you did. I think I should go over there. Dude, wait, that is like auto-save zone. That's like a stupid place to go to. Maybe I can cut that person off over here. Try not to land in the tree. Oh dear. Although there has become like a meta. That's how we move, guy. That's how we move. I gotta run because there's two people like on me over there, and I got like fully loaded weapons. And really, I can't off one person at a time. Well, I can't off two people at one time. I can off two. I cannot fight two people with an off gun and an empty shotgun like at once. That wouldn't end well. This I know from dying like numerous times, like from dying a lot. From coming out third with 4 elims. But honestly, I think like the movement with this keyboard is pretty okay. So if the other keyboard is like they say it is, I'm gonna get like a super awesome surprise with it. Like I'm gonna light up like it's Christmas. Wow. Take it, guy. Shoot somebody. Okay. Only got 3 rockets. I think I should use them rockets. Fall from over here. Did that thing cancel? So like even worse, like 1 elam in this game. But okay, like after this game, then we're gonna test out the other keyboard. Like I should even like have like a lot more building material. Man, I was eliminated by that guy. That guy, man. Come on, something to get me into the safe zone. Okay, at least we got like an okay shotgun. Yeah. And some building material. Wow, I'm low on building material. Now, building material. Wow, this is a nice gun to have. Especially like combined with my aim, this gun is awesome. Because I got like a lot of bullets and I can miss a lot. This storm is actually forcing me exactly back where I was eliminated. Come on, that was like a point blank shot. I couldn't see, the trees was in my way. But that was like a point blank shot. I think this angle works best. No, it does. Well, there is somebody that's really good in this lobby. Man! Not yet, guy. I'm gonna test out the other keyboard now. So guys, so this is the Dixon gaming keyboard. Model G650B. It's okay. It's like really big, but let's see how it sizes up. So that's that size. Let's see how it sizes up to the fuzz. Go back to lobby. Not yet, guy. I'm just busy making an unboxing video. Well, live stream. Well, I'm testing it out. See how it goes. But I can't do that while I'm playing games with somebody. A little bit later, guy. So alright guys, let's unbox the fizz. So like whenever I like Google like what'll be a good keyboard, then I'm always recommended the fizz by AI. So let's put that off. And let's open this one and see what the size difference is between the fizz and that. But don't worry, what I'll do is I'll move it like so we can actually see nicely. Like this is the size of the Dixon keyboard. It's the size of a DJ turntable. I kid you not. Okay, DJ turntable is smaller. Okay, maybe about the same size if you take into consideration that they've got those little arm thingies now. But and so this is the fuzz. So the fuzz compared to this one, it's a 60% keyboard. So it's pretty tiny. Thanks, man. So let's break the seal. So what is so cool about this particular keyboard? Well, for one thing, the form factor, it's really tiny compared to my full keyboard. So what you get with it is, okay, you get your cord to plug into your console or your computer, and you get extra keys. You get extra actuating keys. Why they give you extra ones, I don't know. But so this thing is rated for 50,000 presses. So in theory, I would never have to use this. For real, guy, you can press these keys 50 million times. That's what it says. But okay, you got extra ones, so just in case you bust them, that'll be a good to have actually ones that you can swap out. So they're red keys, and the red keys, oh, they're pretty soft. They're really soft. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and you got a key puller. So I suppose, oh, you got two. So one is to actually pull out the buttons, and the other one is to pull out the actuation points. So there's nothing else inside. It comes in bubble wrap. And the coaster. Is that a coaster? Well, we'll have a look at it now. And let's see. Compact 61 keys. So this thing has got 61 keys compared to this one. I think this one's got 101 or 110 keys. I think it's got 101 keys, if I remember correctly. I may be corrected, but anyway, I think it's got 101 and this one's got 61 keys. So it's a 40% difference. So this is the size comparison. That focus. So that is the size comparison. And we're going to do a size comparison in a minute. So it's got RGB backing, like this one, like I was saying, like this is like currently on. And this one is bright. You can see it. Like if I switch off the light, this could possibly light up the room. I'm lying, but I'm exaggerating a bit, but that's how bright it is. And you can change it to an annoying disco theme where it rotates and pulsates and stuff. It's really annoying. I would actually like these buttons to actually have a dimmer and be dimmerable, but they're not. It's pretty cool though. I mean, my concern about this particular keyboard and its size and the amount of lights it's got on it, because look, there are some lights that are actually indeed off, like this one and that. So there are lights that go off on this thing as well and can go on. So I mean, okay, for a kid it's cool, but for a person that like knows about like voltage and stuff, I was concerned when I got this keyboard. I thought, okay, cool, it's a mechanical keyboard, let's try it out. But I actually didn't use this keyboard for a long time. I actually used a membrane keyboard because of two things. One, I thought that it did affect the performance of my gaming because maybe it drew more power than it was supposed to. But I later on found out that I was just terrible at the game. And then I used the membrane keyboard for a while until I actually, because look, I'm not great, but I'm pretty okay with the movement. My movement is really fluid, quite fluid on Fortnite. And I actually got that fluid through using the membrane keyboard. Okay, let me get the membrane keyboard and show you guys. We can maybe make that part of the video. So guys, this is my membrane keyboard. So there's one cool thing and really surprising thing about this particular keyboard is this keyboard is actually wireless. And this keyboard is actually my saving grace when it comes to me actually learning keyboard and mouse for one simple reason. I didn't mind like sticking things on it. So I put like little bumps on it. And this will work. So if you guys are actually wanting to learn keyboard and mouse and you're afraid that, or you have tried it and you found that your fingers got lost on the keyboard, you can make little bumps strategically. You can't make bumps all over on every key that you use. That would be stupid because then you get lost on the bumps. But if you place bumps strategically on your keyboard, you'll know, okay, there's a bump here, then that is 4 and that is 2. If there's a bump here, then that is W and that is R. So that way you won't get lost. Just please do not put bumps everywhere. That would be utterly and totally stupid. And a nice thing to actually do is also put a guide here. So you learn the size of your hand to where your first key is. And if you got a guide between at the base of where your hand, where your thumb is, then you can actually learn, okay, this is where my thumb is and that should be the size of my keyboard, so my keys should be starting over here. That helps. So when you're learning to type, the center of the keyboard that you actually taught is F, which has got a little bump here. You can't really see, okay, J, sorry, not F. J is the center of your keyboard. So when you're learning to type, you learn that J is the center of your keyboard. And you learn your keyboard, your keys all the way around J. But luckily, we don't have to do that anymore. We can put bumps. And we can just judge where our hand should be. So guys, this was my keyboard. Cool thing about the membrane keyboard is it's low profile. So the bad thing about a mechanical keyboard is the travel of the keys can be quite long. So that means your hand gets fatigued a lot quicker. So for the first month, guys, that's when you move from keyboard to from controller to keyboard, your hands will hurt. I mean, your fingers are gonna feel like you were playing the guitar for a week non-stop. I used to play the guitar. I know. I used to play the guitar actually until it broke. And I could read music at one stage. It was awesome. But anyway, that's for another story. A story for another day. So yeah, you guys can do that. Place bumps, use a membrane keyboard to teach yourself how to navigate the keyboard. That's awesome. Membranes are small, low profile, so your hands don't travel far. And if you've got it's actually nice to have a wireless, but obviously wired controller is more, it makes better connectivity with your device and obviously talks better. So we'll just move this aside. I just wanted to show you guys. Man, I can't reach it. All right, so okay, so I'm still going through this. 61 keys. So this one's got 61 keys and RGB backlighting. But we'll see how bright it is. Hot swappable keys. So the extra keys that I may break, I've got some, and they shows you how to use the key puller. So that's the wire key puller to pull out the buttons, to pull out the actuators, and to pull out the buttons you'll use the plastic one probably. And it's wired. Mechanical keyboard. This thing is supposed to have magnetic switches. But to be honest with you, I think all switches are magnetic on every kind of keyboard. But this is supposed to be like super quick for gaming. So it's advertised to have magnetic switches. Oh, this is, oh, okay. Oh, cool. It comes with a whole lot of stickers. So you can stick on other things. I'll probably put one sticker somewhere. I think just over there. I think I should place the sticker now. Awesome. That's actually very satisfying. So these are the stickers that you get with it. You could maybe put one underneath. It actually would work because, oh, and this thing comes with adjustable. It just got peg legs. I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, it actually like kind of clickable. It actually stays there, like surprisingly, and it feels like it's spring loaded. Wow. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else in here that catches my eye that's different from a normal keyboard. Well, definitely if it's written in a different language, I won't understand. Okay, that's English. Okay, thank you for purchasing the Redragon product. For choosing to use it. Awesome stuff. And functional keys. Okay, so your F keys and your number keys are actually like the same. I don't see like a function switcher. The keys are also, oh, I didn't even feel, the keys are kind of stuff. They're not all the same height, but I think I did read somewhere that they're not the same height for a reason, to be more ergonomic. And this thing is about as tiny as I imagined it to be. It's as small as, it is actually exactly the size that I thought it would be. All right. I'll show you guys that in a minute. So nowhere in the instruction manual do I see anything regarding it having magnetic switches, rapid fire switches like advertised. It didn't, but we'll see like what the performance is like when we're actually using it. So guys, this is the chords. Trying like go slower so it stays in frame. And well, it even comes with a cap. Dude, did I ever have anything that came with a cap to cover your USB? Well, okay, that's cool. And it comes with a strap, like material strap. That's awesome. So I take it that this is a USB-C, so it can go either way. It can go this way or that way, but we're gonna put it that way because the cord needs to travel that way. It needs to go this way. So that's what we'll do. Comes with bubble wrap. I'm not a fan of a person that that sits and bursts bubbles, because if you burst them, then you actually mess up the protection that this thing actually offers. So we may use it again for traveling. And then, okay, I'm not gonna complain. So guys, this is the old size, the size of my previous. Okay, let's do that way. Keyboard, man, I don't want to move this thing, but I have to. So that's the size of my old keyboard, and this is the size of my new keyboard. So it's actually exactly how I predicted it to be. Guys, that is absolute insanity how much smaller it is. It's insane. It's crazy personified. I kid you not, there's my thumb. It's exactly in line. Like that. Nuts. But okay, so now we've got more space. So let's plug it in. And we won't use the mouse yet. We're actually going to use the keyboard with the old mouse for another 2 games. The old keyboard going to storage. So guys, the fuzz is now plugged in, and it's now finding itself. It's like, it seems to be quite happy. It's having a little party. That's cool. I think we've got just about the right lighting for you to actually like see. It like sort of like warps the image. It doesn't do that to your eyes, but like if you're looking at it through a camera, it sort of like warps your vision. Yeah, my curtain is absolutely embarrassing. So there should be a way you can actually, I don't see any buttons anywhere on it. Not even a retention button. So if you drop something inside, it's going to stay there. So don't drop anything in your keyboard. So I don't see, okay, no. Oh, no, that isn't. Volume buttons. Okay, you know what? Let's see if we can actually change the color of this thing. So instructions. Okay, backlighting. All right. There's a section on backlighting. So FN, Fn, no Fn, plus Alt R, Fn plus Alt, okay, there we go, Fn plus Alt and R. Okay, what does it do? Well, it's kind of cool that you can switch it off. So that actually switches the black backlight off. So you can adjust the brightness with Fn plus M. And Fn plus spacebar, entering backlight. Fn plus spacebar. Switches it back on. Fn on its own switches it off. Okay, Fn on its own switches it off. Okay, that's cool. So if you really get annoyed, and then if you want to adjust the light, Fn plus M. But either way, like if it's off, then the lighting would just okay, and then it does that. I don't know, this would irritate me. But yeah, pretty cool that it can do that, but I think that will just like bust it off. So okay, let's leave it like that. And or was it? I think this thing is not gonna last long. Because this thing is like got different colors. It's like really interesting that it can do that. Wow, it's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind it like switching colors, but like slowly. Like maybe like, but those are the functions. Okay. Okay. Fn, Alt, and R. I think this is okay. If it can continue to do this, okay. I think this is pretty okay. Maybe I'll find a way to dim it later, but let's test it out. So guys, we're gonna play a game of Fortnite. So now I can actually like move a little bit out, and then I'm completely in frame. Wow, guys, I got so much more room now. Like wow, that's the travel distance. Like crazy and cool. So when do you think the game will start? But honestly, like standing and playing games is like really awesome. I used to think that I would get tired if I stood while playing games, but as long as you've got something where you can rest your arms, and like this is okay. This is 90 by 40, this shelf, and it serves the purpose. I was thinking of getting a table, but I mean, I'm not eating my camera, I'm not knocking my camera. Like if I had a table, my camera would have probably been mounted on the table, and then you've got risk of eating the camera every now and then, goes out of focus and stuff. So this is pretty cool. Okay, so the game started. And we can use that one over there. You won't believe that is actually copyright music that I fell onto. So okay, let's hope it wasn't long enough. But I'm gonna cut that out anyway. But still, you know, it's not nice. So yep, okay, that's pretty okay. So all right, it's taking the numbers, President. I'm hitting escape by accident every now and then. I may just pull escape out, like just remove it. So we'll know how it feels. It feels a bit chewy, to be honest with you, compared to the other keyboard. This one feels a bit chewy, but there is space. The other one is more clicky. This one is like softer. But I love that it's so small. So I was used to actually pressing the other buttons like harder, but if I don't, this one does seem a little bit more responsive. Slightly more responsive. Like millisecond response, more responsive. I suppose it does make a difference in a gaming scenario. And I don't miss my F buttons because I never use my F buttons. Well, I had like one dance move, like I had a couple of dance moves actually like linked to it, but not something that I can't do without. But we'll just remap them to something else. Yeah, I'm keep on pressing that, and if I press it in the middle of a fight, I'm gonna regret it. But it's just a question of me getting used to it. Ooh, man, what gun is this? This is a nice gun. Do an M, no. Eradicator. Hop rock. Oh, hop rock. Oh, nice. I shooting up. Where you, man? What happened? Where'd I go? Where'd I go, man? What happened? What's up? You surprised? I'm surprised. You know what? We do not need to be. The guy wants my gun. I'm gonna use my gun to fly away. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, when you switch, you actually fall out of the sky. That's not a good idea. Gotta shoot again. Small shots. It's enough to get away. Oh, you know what? We don't even need that. Kind of weird, but nice. Yeah, I'll get used to this. This is nice. Whoa, am I? Oh, when you get shot, you fall. Dude, stop it. Get serious. Break, guy. I guess that's a bit of a nuisance that you got reloaded. Did he think he's gonna catch us? Just being able to do it. Oh dear. Okay, I am eating like escape button, but I've got two options. I can completely remove it. I've done that before to get used to like certain buttons. Like I've removed like the R function to turn bolts because I kept on turning bolts in the middle of a fight. So I don't use the R button. So Pete was sticking out, man. You got defeated. It is a better gun on this side. A lot of bullets. This is actually also a mythic. You can dive with this. I believe that was a bad idea. Did the gun just split? Oh man, I put a okay. I forgot I did that. I put a wrap on the guns. I was thinking that the gun is like splitting and not splitting because I don't know. Yeah, buddy. I hate when people do that. Whoa. Is that intuitive jumping? It's almost like it's almost intuitive jumping. So gonna miss this gun when I get killed. I just thought of something. Now I can actually skybase because all I need to do is just shoot the gun and I'll be okay. Yo man, well, after this stream, when I'll stream again a bit later. Like on this one, I'm actually like doing like an unboxing, like test out video thing. If that guy shoots me, then did that guy actually hit me? Because I know I had a lot of health, a lot more than that. I will stream again a little bit later. Could I get up there? I could actually get up there. This is insane. I'm not sure how long this one's gonna take to finish. Because I'm testing the keyboard with the normal mouse just to see if there's any difference. Dude, I definitely shot where that guy was. Man! That guy's pretty good. GG's guy. I think I used the most amount of bullets I've ever done in the entire season in this game. That Gundam was fun. Seven elims, not too bad. So okay guys, what is my experience of the keyboard? It feels a bit chewy, but it could be that my fingers just got to get used to the feel, because the keys itself, these keys feel more premium than the other one. The other ones do feel a bit more plasticky. The keys, they do return like advertised, but I actually moved something. But yeah, I definitely need to get used to it. I found a setting that's fine. Like that's okay. That's like mild. It's not like the other one that was like, you know, dancing around. So this is like colors that I can stand. So guys, let's try the Invader mouse now. So this is the Invader mouse, and this is my old Astrum mouse. I think they're gonna be about the same size. But okay, let's see what we get in the box. So this is also by Redragon. I think we can go a bit bigger. So this is the Invader mouse. Evidently, it's got 1000 DPI. That's supposed to be good. And this is the size of the old mouse. I think they're going to be pretty much the same size. The reason why I wanted this one is because of its form factor. Evidently, it's an ambidextrous mouse. So, you know, you get these mice like this one here with that little thing like coming out on the side there. The little bump. But it's a lot more like milder than something like this that has got, oh man, okay, sorry, 1 second. I bumped the cord on my camera. That should fix it. So if you look at this mouse has got an entire elbow. Like it's got like a place where you can rest your thumb, so you don't get any rug burns while you're using it, like excessively. Like if you're playing Fortnite with it, you wouldn't get any mouse pad burns because your finger is completely protected, because it will rest above that little knob. Really, like, I don't know, I never use this mouse because of that, but it's kind of comfortable. It is actually a comfortable mouse to use, but yeah, I never gamed with it because of the buttons on the side there. They're like one, like if you press them, then they're a lot like this one here. They're actually unreliable, because when you press these buttons, sometimes they press back. They go back to the gun that you've chosen. So right, so this one has got some big shoes to fill. So it's adjustable from DPI 5, 1000, 2000, 3000, 5000, and it can go up to 10,000 DPI. So it's got a 10 million gaming switch. So maybe you can press the buttons like 10 million times before they bust. They got macro drivers if you're a computer user. And they also have like, okay, ergonomic design. They've got lights with patterns like the controller does. It's got 8 programmable buttons, 5 memory modes. So that's got to do with the buttons. But obviously you're going to need like Redragon software. Probably would download that. And yeah, that's all that says on the outside of the box. Apart from it being an Invader mouse. Okay. So we're opening that. I just had a thought, like, this looks like one of the stickers that I've actually got in with the fuzz. And I was hoping that the Fortnite did not do that. But okay. just gonna have to switch it off. Well, it won't go with me. It's shy. It won't come out. It wants to stay in there. Okay, it's coming out. All right. So it's got a tray, and okay, it's got a booklet that looks exactly like the Fuzz's booklet. I just want to see if there's anything that is worth mentioning in, okay. Light instructions, there are 2 transparent lines on both sides of the mouse. Let's just pop this thing out. So it is completely wired. And it comes with stickers too. I don't think I fancy putting any stickers on it yet. But it's cool that it does. Like, I mean, if you want to annoy your folks and maybe like this would actually work like totally, this would actually work like perfectly for a licensed disc holder. Or you could just stick it on your neighbor's kid's forehead. Don't do that. So the one that annoys you. I love kids. Anyways, like I was saying, okay, this is a different language. That one I don't understand. Thank you for choosing Redragon. Okay, cool, that's nice. Okay, it's just numbering the buttons, telling you the DPSI. We'll probably have to test the DPSI on. Adjustable software instructions. Like usually the one button controls the lighting on the keyboards, on the mice. So I assume that it would be the same. The one button is the DPI and the other button is the lighting, usually. So guys, let's unplug the Astrum and plug in the Invader. The cool thing is like nothing is damaged, like not even like the stickers. You sometimes find that the stickers got creased or something like that, and they didn't. They're awesome. Okay, so this is a really long cord. It's about, the cord is actually exactly, okay, the cord is a little bit thicker, but the cord is also like, this one is, it's like just a slightly thicker. This is also not a bad cord. Like, I'm looking at it now, this is actually a good cord. This one looks like it's long. 1.8 meters was mentioned, I think. Okay, let's not try and kink it. Kind of folded like really tauntly, too tauntly, I would think. I suppose it's neat, but obviously a technician didn't fold this thing because the wire is completely kinked. Can you see? It's all kinked. It's all kinked. Like if you look at this one here, okay, this one is a softer material, like this one. You know, let me unplug it and show you guys. Hold on. Plug myself in. I don't know if you guys have ever like put your earbuds in the wrong way in your ears. It's really uncomfortable. So guys, this is the old cord. So the old cord does have like some kinks. It's not straight. Wow, guy, that's cool. Dude, I'll only do Unreal like next season, maybe not even next season, maybe the season after. But I'm really close to being like really fluent with the keyboard and mouse. So guys, if you look at this, it's really kinky. It's really kinked up. But okay, and the buttons are like I expected. They're much better. They're individual buttons. You can feel that they do. Even this part of the mouse is more clicky. Okay, it's about the same as that one. No, it's a little bit more. It's slightly more clicky. I'm happy with the clickiness. Actually, this mouse okay, this form factor, this one is better. The button clickiness and all that, this one is actually better. But okay, we're not gonna know how it performs until we plug it in. So let's do that. Let's just move everything out of the way, and I'm gonna plug it in. Put everything out the way. Really long cord, really awesome that it's this long. I'll tell you guys now if it's slightly longer than, I should have measured them, but it does look like it's slightly longer than the other one. So guys, that's plugged in. I actually noticed something about that port. I saw the ends. The ends look very similar, but they're not identical. So they've definitely a different brand. So right off the bat, form factor of this mouse. Actually, we didn't really do a comparison. Hold up. A really funny thing, like because of the kinks of this one, it's not being pulled off the table. But because of this one, it has got no kinks, the cord is actually like a little bit heavier and could possibly pull the mouse off the table. Like kind of like weird, but yeah. So form factor wise, the new mouse is smaller. So the Redragon is smaller. This is the Redragon. That's the Astrum. It does have RGBs, like quite nice lighting up. I'm gonna be sad when they stop doing that. But like I was saying, like this should be the RGB button. Yep. Always the case. And I like the blue is nice for me. Green's also a little. Pink is also nice. But we'll leave it like this for now. So we're gonna test out the DPSI. I think we can do it in a game. We can play maybe 2 games to finalize. And then I'll give you guys my overall opinion on the 2. I would always say I would say that in a perfect world, like a cordless mouse would be perfect for a game like Fortnite where the cord doesn't influence your movement. But you also need connectivity. So the cords offer you that, and then you also don't have the irritation of needing to have to put batteries into the thing. Man, you know, like I look kind of bald like there. It's kind of like until I do that, and then I'm kind of like okay, but that that. Wow, that is so close to not being okay, man. Anyways, we're almost in a game. And I'm happy with the keyboard not taking as much space as it does now. I'm so happy with it being like I've got so much travel distance to work and to play now. I just need to get used to the escape button, but I think about 30 minutes of using the keyboard non-stop. The buttons are like chewy, but it's not like okay, that's the DPS. I think it's a little bit too sensitive. That went up more. That's a little too less. Okay, that's okay. Responsiveness, I'd say it seems a little bit more responsive than the other one. The weightiness of the cord irritates me because I can't feel it tugging. I can't feel it tugging back, which I couldn't on the other one. The other cord was much softer, and because of the amount of kinks in this one, I suppose it will iron out as I use it more. Maybe I just gotta just rough up the cord a little bit. Hopefully not break anything inside. But responsiveness, I gotta say that it's pretty responsive. Okay, we're in game now. Okay, I got nothing. I don't even have material. What am I doing? Yeah, I definitely have to get used to the mouse. This one is more responsive, slightly more responsive, but the other one was lighter. Although this one is smaller because of the cord. I just got to figure out what to do with the cord. I'm sure I can do a workaround. Man, they removed this one. I still love it because I should just like get a shockwave and just like shockwave through it. Man! Didn't grab. There's one kink in it. Okay. Alright, that's a little bit better. Wow, that's all my health. And I had him right in my sights. So what's the ping like? 176. This is reasonably okay, like for SA like 150. Coastal gets about 120, but that's because they're closer to the offshore cables to Europe. So I actually do have another keyboard that's small, also membrane keyboard, but those keys are too stiff. But okay, I'm not yet like through with keyboards. I may even use the old keyboard again. Use this one for about a week. I love how much space it leaves me though. How much more space it gives me. It's definitely affecting my aim. Sport. Yeah, that took like 3 tries to get right. The other mouse. Dude, like for real. This mode is extremely like aggressive. For real? It wasn't even that person that shot me. I think like in this mode mostly you get bots. So there is like a little bit of like, you can feel like the chord. I think it's because of the kinks. If it was smooth, like it wouldn't kink up. Like it's getting caught like on the kink a bit, but it looks like you can actually unkink it. I think I gotta like take it out and massage it a little bit. I think like maybe like half an hour massage on the chord. We'll do it. Or maybe like a twist, like twisting. No, that will bust it. But okay, on the whole, it's pretty okay. Like I did expect more, but I'm pretty happy with how they are performing. And they branded for a change. I may switch back to the other mouse once I'm used to. So the issue with this mouse is movement. The other one was buttons. Like the movement was okay on that mouse, but the buttons, like if you change to a weapon, it would normally change back. Although there is a way you can actually scroll through weapons. And if you're able to do like both options, then That's the bad thing to have. Like most of the pros got like all their buttons like on the keyboard, like everything they do is basically on the keyboard. So I would like to get into the habit of keep on pressing. But honestly, it's not a bad feeling. So the other keyboard was more clicky, but softer. This one's slightly like, that's like milliseconds more responsive. You can see that it's milliseconds more responsive, but something you got to get used to. The spacebar is awesome. Like the spacebar is completely balanced. That is not something that is common on keyboards. I've got like a mini keyboard, and man, that spacebar is chewy. What else? So well, I'm really looking forward to see how this, like after I edit, how this video is gonna come out. Because we've almost got like a record breaking of like 2 hours for an unboxing video. So I basically won't put everything in, like I'll just put the basics in. So guys, I got this keyboard. It's like pretty good, but it's not as good as my old one, but it's got some positives. It's like kind of like a lot smaller than the other one, and I got like more room on my desk, so now I can like have more drinks on my desk while I'm playing games. Like wouldn't have to go to the kitchen and often like go to the kitchen like less, and yeah, it's awesome. Oh dear. Oh man, my gun's in the wrong place! Angry elimination, man. I wasn't ready. Like the reason why I got my health there is because it's like close to my building buttons, and those are buttons that I wouldn't use. And then these, look at that, look how quick I can do that. Like, but I need to get that into my head, and that's what I'm having trouble with. Like, I am getting there, because sometimes it just like, now it just makes sense to use the mouse keys, and like that's what I've been trying to like get into my head, and the mouse doesn't let me down, not like the other one. It's just that cable, that cord needs to be like slightly maybe softer. But I suppose they wanted to make sure that it does make like good connectivity, or most of it could just be empty. Who knows? I'm never gonna look inside it. Honestly, if it busts, I'll just get a new one. Come into my house, said the spider to me. That is someone else. You know what? I'm sick of you. Did it block me? I think it did. I'm out. Now I can't even get down. Are you up there? Man. But honestly, for like responding like maybe even a second late behind, like just short of a second behind, and like most players, like I don't think that's too bad. But we'll see. Look, we don't necessarily have to get a server in SA. The way technology is going, if we just got better internet, it would, I assume it would be fine. Like this gun, it like it's like it waits after you press it. It's like it's hold up, I'm not ready. You know, it's like are you serious? You really want to do that? Are you sure, man? Have you thought this through? It's like it's like that scenario, man. It's like confirming with me that I really want to do that. Am I sure? Do you feel that this is a safe environment for you to actually be doing that, man? That's what it feels like, honestly. You know, shoot, man, shoot. Are you sure you should be doing that, man? I know that there is a time and a place for everything, but this sure is not one of them. I think I should be wearing that. I just love, like, you know, all your fingers learn, like, you know what, that finger's busy, you know what, use this one. So there was a lot about them saying that this keyboard, like if you press too many buttons at once, you still get your press. It will figure it out, it will still move, it'll still do that press, but it doesn't say that on the box. In fact, it don't say nothing about that on the box. So it leads me to be thinking whether that is true or not, but we'll see. Like I haven't I don't actually blame my keys anymore. I just look for an alternative. But I do know that the keys did used to like sometimes just not support you, just not be in your corner when you need it. I did think there was more than one there. There's one thing that's... Nah. There's like plenty of place to fight. Why fight in the storm? Yeah, I feel like I need to be shopping. I'm in there and I lied. I'm not. I was there. Get away from me, man. It's right behind me. Get away. Wasn't me. Man. For wheels. Are you sure that you should be doing that? Maybe that cord is like thinner because it's like worn out a bit. So okay, like on the whole, like this isn't a bad setup. The keyboard's responsive, the mouse is pretty responsive. I just gotta get used to it. Like the cord is, it's probably just because it's still new. That's why it's still stuff. More I move it around. It is a material cord, like a braided cord. So, but it is thick. It's a lot thicker than, it's somewhat thicker than the other one, but it's quite stiff. And I think in time it should get softer. Maybe they just don't massage them anymore. I think maybe like in the past they used to massage them before they sold. And maybe some people over massage them and kind of like busted them, so they stopped massaging them before it was sold. But yeah, it's a rather stiff cord. So I gotta get used to doing this. Like I gotta really practice this. So this is changing my weapons via the keys. I basically just keep weapons on my first and third slot, and that's where I would normally keep like a healing item on my second slot, because most of my building keys are on that side. But yeah, I think in time I will actually wrap my head around it. I'm happy about the fact that the keys are not printed on. They're actually like the button itself is, it's not printing. It's a light that is basically a shape that is allowed through the key, and that's cool. It's similar to the other keyboard. The other keyboard has got a similar feature, and I do appreciate that. yeah, now I got the spare mouse and a spare keyboard again. Are you sure you should be shooting at me, son? You should have brought more guns. Elefante gone. I knew he was somewhere in there. I don't think you can get a reload on this. No, you can't. You don't get a reload on that gun. Oh, you do. Like the wheel button is never clicking now. So yeah, the color thing that I chose is actually like pink. I was just like messing around. So I was thinking like the guns were actually getting split, but they weren't. Like it looks like it, like as if they get split into. But yeah. I don't really think of it as a bad decision because I kind of like that color. You like what you like, guy. You like what you like. That's how it is. So like for a month being on keyboard and mouse, I'm pretty happy with like the way I'm playing. Yeah, I wish I could maybe be a bit more faster. But yeah, we all learn at different paces, so no one else is gonna do it for you. So however long it takes you to learn something, as long as you put the effort into it, you get the eventually the end result. That's what you're going for. That's what you're looking at. Man, did you shoot me? Are you sure that you shot me? Bro, you should have ran, man. That's when you run, man. I'm doing the same thing I was doing with the R button. That's a nice gun. So I saw players doing that. I don't know the mechanic of that exactly. But this is how I do it. Why is everybody shooting at me? Only. Come on. Like, for real. Like, how can 4 people be shooting at 1 person? I mean, come on, guys. Don't I need? I need everything I've got in my... need every bit of equipment I've got. Come with me. That's a bot. That is definitely a bot. Making that noise. So it didn't hit me? Oh, okay. He built himself a tower. He built himself a hotel. I won't tell nobody that you up there, man. You want to live in a hotel? You can live in it. You want to make your own hotel? You can make your own hotel. Now stop it. Man! Full health. Like for real. But okay, I mean, came in second place, not too bad. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've come to a conclusion. Yeah. So the Fizz, awesome keyboard board to have, and the Redragon mouse, pretty responsive. So for what you pay for them, I think they're pretty awesome. So let's continue playing some more Fortnite. I'm just gonna put my cams. Actually, I'm just gonna move to a different scene that is set up properly. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our box opening live stream. And I know it's a bit hectic because I've just got one camera, but who knows, if you guys like and subscribe enough, then I may be able to get like more cameras all over the show, and we'll do more box unboxing. Maybe we even become an unboxing channel. Like, honestly, if I could maintain like regular items to unbox, I would even like get like take requests to do certain unboxings. That would be awesome. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's play some Fortnite at high resolution until my service provider like bottlenecks maybe usually will do. So I think we can try and carry this stream like for another 45 minutes. Just practice some more and then end the unboxing stream because I got some packing to do. So a funny story, like to get my voucher like to the maximum, I bought a cheap mouse mat, and honestly that mouse mat is like a mat because it's 9 by 120. It's 90 by 120. I kid you not. It's that awesome. So that's like a mouse mat. Like, it's bigger than the space I'm playing on. Like, the space I'm using, like, it's bigger than that. But cool, the awesome thing is now I don't have to like carry stuff from the one surface to the other, because both surfaces are surfaced. Maybe I can just remap escape to somewhere else. I could do that. remap that to something else, and maybe even like make it a button. Maybe even yeah, I could do that. I could actually remap escape, take escape out of there and put it somewhere else, and then use that button for maybe even a pickaxe. Now my pickaxe is 1. Fine. So yeah, now I can like stretch back. Like I've been like through this like unboxing, I found like a way of actually getting my chords not being in the way. I actually run my chords underneath my mouse pad and underneath my keyboard. Before I used to actually like weigh it down with a remote or something like that. You know, maybe even a stone sometimes. I shall neither confirm nor deny. Yeah, I wanted to test out this play. So this play would actually require, I really gotta get used to not doxing the people that regularly play with me with that button. So I will try, guys. I shall try. But honestly, viewers, you guys can sometimes be weird because sometimes I'd stream and then I don't get requests, or I get very few requests, or I get people that request and then they're like not serious about playing. Dude. Yeah, I just gotta practice more, I suppose. He's in this side. It's like, what? Like, what? That's why we map other buttons. Yeah, that's like a funny thing that happens. Not funny, haha. Funny, annoying, but it happens. Like, and it's not okay, but it does. You know, I should become. Oh yeah. I think I would have made a good actor. Yo, Leroy, is that you, brother? I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna have to remap that button. So it could be that that button's just like about the distance where another button is that I'm really like close to. That I really share kinship with. Dude, oh wow, man, triple edit, man. That's where you use it. When you done messed up. Slide uphills. When you're talented, man. I think some of these things were really dusty. You mean this? Wow, not one shot. I just hit him now. Just hit him now lately. Oh man. Yep. Are you sure that that gun is 100% reloaded? I think this is like when come on. We in a life or death situation. There's someone else is shooting at. There's someone else. It's like all the bots. Like there are 4 people trying to shoot at me right now, and they could not have. They could not possibly know that I was there. For real? I couldn't hit him not once, and that happens. And it's such a nice shiny gun. Because it was new, you see. I never used it. Pretty as a rainbow. Pink rainbow. Dude. Well, where did I get that from? I think that was like... And you sneaky. You're so sneaky, man. Wow, there's another one coming. Like I kid around and I say like this is my icon skin because he got a ponytail and he's brown. Only had a bit of a tummy. Then we'd be twins. You're skinny, man. Okay, not that like I'm like fat, just like I'm like kind of out of shape because I used to exercise a lot and then like too much, and I started again and like my back is like extremely stiff. It's almost as if like I thought about it this way, like you know when flesh is like on a bone for like too long, like I'm kind of like my spine is like kind of like stuck to the meat inside my back, which it never was like before. Dude, what the? Who is shooting at me? It's gonna bust. Sick of here. Sick of over there. Let's try over here. Maybe this place is friendly. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Oh dear. Oh dear. Only your number 911. Was he waiting for someone else to kill me? Probably was. Man, Lloyd, were you driving? Yeah, that's like a long ways we gotta go. Please open. sometimes that thing just doesn't open. Then you got to give it a talking to. You know, explain to it that this is a safe environment and that it's okay for it to be different. Because if everybody was the same, then the world would be a really boring place. So I have to glitch like this right now. That is my ping. My ping's going to 0. We'll see if I'm resetting. Good gun. Okay. For real. This guy really attacking me. Like deep inside the store. Dude. Back. But I think it's my ping that's so low. Or so high. That's affecting. 898. So I honestly don't mind playing with players. Like I actually enjoy playing with players, but I mean if my ping is high, then like if I've got like more than 2 players in my lobby, my game is just nonsense. Okay, let's get that life level a bit higher. So I tested certain routings out, but the routing it's like a hit or miss. So you can maybe route to different servers. But if that routing is affected, then the other routing would have been better. So you basically can't win. So guys, I've been trying out like The Witcher, and I'm going to be playing another game tomorrow. Different game made by the creators of Death by Daylight. I try and do like 2 solo player games a day, but I'm not there yet. It can be like because of the flu that I've got, it could be that, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it is that. That's actually putting me a bit under the weather because I'm normally like a little bit more organized. Don't know. Oh fuck. Is it the turbo button? I was. Dude, stop it. I wanted to see if I actually like accidentally, because I know that certain mice have got a turbo button. Or maybe it just glitched. But yeah, I just like plugged the stuff in. I didn't like you know, switch the game or the console off, restart it, because it could give me like a different since it could work differently. It could actually be, might even be a bit better. Drop it, can. Man. Oh, I didn't see that this thing has actually already got a sticker. Not really a sticker, but like an emblem in front. Well, it's cool that it's got like an RGB emblem on the mouse. I know some people would be worried, but be bothered by the black and the white. But the keyboard's more of like an ivory white, and I didn't want to get a white mouse because I know that the white mouse is gonna get dirty. And then it's gonna look terrible. Keyboards, I suppose, like ivory keyboards, you can still get away with it. It shouldn't bother you that much. Because it's not white to begin with. Ivory is like sort of like a spoiled white to begin with, so. Okay, kind of like get used to it. I don't know. I think they've reduced the sprint. But still, on controller you got no sprint. Controller sprinting is slow. The guy's still fighting. They're probably going back and forth to the same location. Ridiculous garage match going on there. Like, you think like maybe I'm like playing extremely slow, but it's not the case, because like if you're half a second behind, and the person is taking shots like on you, then it looks like they're actually moving faster, but not. You're just clumsily moving around them. Your gameplay is basically just clumsy. It's like you're moving quickly, but that person's moving as well, and you're just shooting where that person was. So on controller, like if I play like only with shotguns, but we could play with only with shotguns, and I'll do much better. I'll at least get at least seven or 8 kills. Like if I play with shotguns only, because I'll be building all the time, slowing down the game. Even if you just play with one shotgun that's quickly reloadable shotgun, or one that takes like single shells and fires. You know, they actually removed that. The shotguns at one stage were having to be fully reloaded before they shot. That was a clumsy season. That was a ridiculously clumsy season. So we'll see if that shotgun works. Actually, we can go through different shotguns. Dude, I'm not even anywhere close to that button. Dude, for real, that was my last bow piece. Shotguns don't love you no more. For real? Only get them on both. Okay. Maybe something that you need. That is insane. That is crazy. That makes no sense. I thought I could hide behind that thing. Man, that's annoying. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's not beat a dead horse. I think my ping is like worse now. Or it could be because I'm using like a high bitrate as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys who have joined me so much for joining me. I'm actually going to take a break, have something to eat, and then we'll play a bit later, but we're going to play a little bit of Fortnite and a little bit more of Rocket League. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care.